Hello everybody, this is the King of Pikmin here yet again with more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Let's see what we're going to be hunting, and as promised I'm going to be showing my last loadout that I had set up. Alright, hunt a Mitsuzune, which we already did with Anoa. Dust Devil Despot. We need to actually fight a Diablos to get the new lance, so I might do that first. Rathalos, which we already did with the other one, Minoto. So yeah, I don't know, but we're going to start with Diablos because that's the only new one. And as I mentioned, we are going to be using a new weapon that you guys haven't seen me use before. And I'm just going to let you in on a little secret. It's got a theme to it. And yeah, try not to judge me too hard. I had to do it. All right, boys and girls, we're getting started with the quest. You're going to see, I don't know if you're going to recognize right away what it's supposed to reference. You might if you know me. It's the switch axe. And can anyone tell me what this is supposed to resemble as close as I can get in Monster Hunter? At least so far from the armor sets that I have. If you don't, I'm probably gonna have some music playing that tips you off. Let's just say the name of the loadout is Death Watch because it's a MadWorld homage. You're gonna see why I chose the switch axe for that. I really enjoy the switch axe. It's, you know, and I feel like, you know, let me know. I feel like it's pretty good. It's like a Monster Hunter version of Jack, as close as I could get, you know. And I'm just a Monster Hunter. I mean, well, I am a Monster Hunter fan, but I'm also a MadWorld fan. And I just wanted to give my go and spread the good word of MadWorld. I'm just gonna start it off showing you guys why it's a MadWorld homage. Tell me that doesn't seem like a chainsaw. Whoa! You can't tell me that because it is. Look at it. It's even got the blades. It's a chainsaw. And I know if I use the dual blades, then it's literally like a chainsaw. Two chainsaws I'm carrying around. But this felt more in line with like a MadWorld homage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Kobe, my man. And Squire, dude. Out of there. I should have tried turning that around. Then I would have gotten big damage, but I didn't. All right, here we go. Bada buoy. Pop out of the way of that. Stick to him. All right, if I can get a good hit here. Nope. Oh, did we get both horns? No, not quite. I was trying to charge up my sword real well. There's still one thing I haven't shown you guys. Then again, if you play Monster Hunter, you already know about it, I'm sure, but you know. Oh, this is gonna be good with the explosion. Whoa. Haha. Oh, we need that stun. We need that stun bad, boys. No. Come on, stick to his face. Yes. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. It hurt me, but it hurt him too. Wake up. Yes. I want to. Yes, we finished him with the chainsaw. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. We got it. Just barely. We just ran out of sword mode. So yeah, the switch axe has the axe mode. You can do, like, you know, axe stuff. Switch into the sword, back to the axe. But the sword is the one that has, like, the chain. You see it? You can see it moving. You see why I chose this as the jack. But then you do this, and you can mash it. And just grind them up. I love it, dude. And then, again, the look. I tried doing it as best as I could. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm happy with it. And look at that. We got the fist bump from the boys. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with it. And that's what matters, right? So, but I just wanted to show you guys. I've been playing the switch axe. I've been enjoying it a lot. Man, I only got one twisted stout horn, so I don't have enough to get the lance still. I'm gonna have to fight another Diablos so I can get that junk. Diablos. Diablos is a very Monster Hunter armor set. I mean, look at that. If that makes any sense. I mean, obviously all armor sets are like Monster Hunter armor sets, but you guys know what I mean? It's like when you see that, you think Monster Hunter. You don't think anything else. That's all right. All right. I kind of like the Palico better than the Palamute. Keep forgetting. I need to try the last skill. I always forget about it. Secret support moves. Last one we haven't tried is the lottery box. Lottery box containing scrolls. When a scroll is drawn, a random support move will be performed. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna spin the roulette wheel. I think I'm gonna go after the Shogun Sianatar and the Rathian in the lava caverns, just because we haven't been to the lava caverns in master rank yet, so why not? We are gonna do the Death Watch loadout one more time, because for the key quest or the urgent quest, I'm definitely gonna be using the lance, because I'm missing my lance a little bit. I gotta be honest, I am trying something new. So I did I did one of the melding things to get the talismans, and I got a talisman that gave me level 2 of power prolonger, so when I charge up my sword, it'll stay charged for a little bit longer. But I'm gonna miss out on a little bit of crit chance. I'm not gonna be doing as many critical hits, but my sword will be powered up longer, which means more chainsaws. And let's be honest, if you couldn't tell by the way I play the switch axe, all I care about is that move. So, you know, the more I can do that, the better. I don't know. I think it's more like I'm talking about it so much. You guys are probably cringing so hard, but it actually fairly resembles Anarchy Reigns Jack. Like, it's really not that bad. Oh, open wide. Let's not get too antsy. I don't want to die. Oh, yeah, baby. And another knockdown. Come on, kill him. Boom. Tight. Spire's throwing a giant boomerang around from the lottery box, but I already carved him up. Shogun Sianitar, dude, he just got the MadWorld finisher treatment, boy. Right on the face, baby. Look at that damage, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't realize he was gonna double up. Uh-oh. What you got in that lottery box? Dock prison. Oh, so it's just a free trap, basically. Reload quick. I'm really carving him up. Oh. Dude, double the chainsaw takedowns. I mean, it wasn't from like the sticking the chainsaw in them, but like the dive bomb chainsaw, kind of like Anarchy Reigns, where Jack comes down over the top with the chainsaw out, man. God, I'm talking about Jack and MadWorld too much. This is Monster Hunter. But I'm just loving it, you know? What can I say? He's gonna show the chainsaw to everybody. All right. Oh, we got ourselves a cutscene.
Let's do our best.
I got it.
Good.
What'd they say? The subtitles didn't pop up.
Erin! Are you all right?
Yeah, she took that gnarly hit. I was wondering if something was gonna come of that because they made a point for her to get blasted.
The research team has returned. I must go.
Fearing! Hey! Someone get help!
Looked like that guy was doing like a touchdown celebration.
Fearing.
Good grief. Fiorain's unconscious? Bahari, was this due to the wound inflicted by Malzeno? Well, not so much the wound itself, it's what's inside. Poison, to be specific. If she's not responding to treatment, it's no ordinary poison. Correct. See, the thing is, when I first examined her, there was no sign of it. But when I examined her again later, I found a substance almost identical to the one I extracted from the Kirio's fangs. What, are we gonna have to fight, Fiorain's gonna become frenzied or whatever? And we're gonna have to fight her now? The very same substance that's been making, it's been making monsters go berserk. This is the root cause of this whole disaster. And that raises a question, doesn't it? You know what I'm talking about, right, Oredin? Why did I find Kirio poison in a wound inflicted by Malzeno? The answer is simple. Malzeno's body is coarsened with Kirio juice. But for some reason, it doesn't turn Mal crazy. It only makes it stronger. And that just gives the Kirio more to feed on. Their parasites living off Malzeno. It's win-win. In other words, it's a symbiosis. Malzeno and the Kirio are both using each other. In the monsters we've analyzed up till now, the Kirio poison was absorbed in the blood, so it was impossible to detect. The human, it didn't fully mix. So when I analyzed Fio's wound, I picked it up. And now we've gotten our answer. The timing of the effect on Fiorain kicking... The timing of the effect on Fiorain kicking in more or less coincides with that of the monsters that had been bitten. So I'm sure of my deduction. The thing that really bothers me is that I didn't notice any of this sooner. Yes, rather unfortunate, as was Fiorain's recklessness. Be that as it may, the responsibility ultimately lies with me for not picking up on this anomaly and letting things get this far. And therein lies the true danger of the Kirio. You won't know what hit you until it's too late. Even the monsters that were bitten didn't know what was happening to them until the moment they lost control. Is there anything we can do for Fiorain? There's this wyvern doctor, Tadori. Years ago, when Malzeno decimated the kingdom, a terrible plague followed. Dr. Tadori was able to develop a treatment that saved countless lives. Now he mostly spends his time out in the field. And he travels around so much that no one really knows where to find him. However, he has an old friend in Kimura, the merchant, Kagero. Maybe Kagero knows where to find this Dr. Tadori. Well, I'll have to go talk to him then, won't I? Welcome home, Redden. I trust your hunting life is prospering in Elgato. I heard that Rondane's sister, Yordine, was injured. Perhaps you have paid me a visit to ask me about a certain someone. Yes. Dr. Tadori is a dear friend of mine. He's one of the few who survived the destruction of my homeland. Since then, we've only spoken through letter. He's never in one place for very long and is often out procuring herbs for medicine. He had mentioned in a recent letter that he was on his way to the jungle. I think it's safe to assume he's still there. Oh, and if you see Tadori, might I ask you to deliver a message for me? Her Highness is living a wonderful and fulfilling life in Kimura. Please visit sometime and try some of her delicious bunny dango. What's it with the princesses of places or whatever just being workers? I don't like, you got one selling bunny dango and you got the other one giving me quests. He'll know what this means, forgive me, but I feel it would be better coming from you rather than a letter. Oh, and by the way, Master Utsushi was just about to depart for Elgato to see you. He had something he wanted to discuss with you. It might be a good idea to drop by and see what it is.
See you later.
Talk to Master Utsushi. It better be some new switch skills, boys. Okay, you're all set. Get going. Or does he want to hunt with me?
Yo, my favorite pupil.
All right, all packed and ready to go see Ace in Elgato. Huh? No way, I was just about to go see you. And now you're here. Gnarly instincts you got there, Ace. And even gnarlier timing. I've got some... Got some new switch skills I want to show you. Some of these babies are based on the Royal Order's skills. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sure his shurikens, you're gonna love them. He's really got a thing for shurikens in this DLC. They'll definitely have you thrashing like you've never thrashed before. Let's head to the training. Oh, you have an urgent quest to take care of? Oh, my bad, Ace. Well, off you go then. Wait, you know what? If you're heading out to the jungle, maybe we should register it as a quest. You'll get a reward if you take out any monsters that attack you. Well, then get going, Ace. Strong arm stance for the greatsword. Backslide for the greatsword. you getting 2 things for each, and then 2 things for the long sword, 2 sword and shield, 2. So we're getting 2 for everything. Oh no! Oh no! There's so much that I'm gonna have to mess with now.
Stay out of trouble.
All right. Well, let's switch to that lance, shall we? All right. Let's see these switch skills. All right. So nothing new for guard. Nothing new for that. Nothing new for that. So we have a third thing here. So instead of spiral thrust, I could have skyward thrust, which we used in the beta a little bit. I don't think I like it very much based on the demo, but I'm going to put it on just so we can try it. You know what? Let's keep my normal loadout on the red. The blue will switch out. We'll have skyward thrust, shield tackle, dash attack. I will do shield charge. This new thing, twin vine or sheathing retreat, a technique that automatically sheathes your weapon while using a wire bub to pull you backwards out of harm's way. No matter how effective your shield is, if you sense life-threatening danger, retreat is the wisest choice. We never retreat, boys. All right. So this is going to be the one time, I know for a fact that I'm not going to want to keep this. This is going to be the one time we use it just to see it. But we have a shield. I'm going to live by the shield, and I'm going to die by the shield. You feel me? So part of me doesn't even want to use it, like, at all. So we might just go into the hunt, try it out, and then dip. I'm very disappointed. I wish it was like a, I don't know, like something that just used 2 wire bugs with a slow cooldown, but like you take no damage from blocking anything for like a second or 2. That'd be tight, because then you could finally block Valstrax's meteoric dive bomb thing. I mean, I know one of the biggest drawbacks of the lance is the time it takes to sheathe, and sometimes you're in a situation where if you block the next attack, you're gonna die, but it takes too long to sheathe it. I've been in situations like that plenty of times, but that's just the price you pay for using the lance. I'm terribly worried about Fiorain, but I won't let that stop me from doing my job here with a smile. After all, I'm not just in charge of quests, I'm the princess. I can't leave my people looking all glum. Did you perhaps learn where to find Dr. Todori? I see, yes. Okay, understood. I'll register the quest right away. Please, Redden. We must help Lady Fiorain. The kingdom has faith in you. You must fulfill your duty.
Be sure to check the special quest. Please select the quest that best
Hunt an Astalos. Okay. Alright.
You'll do great.
Isn't Astalos is one of the Fated 4, I believe, right? I wish they brought Gammoth back. Gammoth was cool. I'd love to see a modern Gammoth. I was hoping that he'd be in the Iceborne expansion, but no dice. Part of me wanted to go fight a Diablos so that I could get the new lance, maybe use a new loadout. But for old time's sake, I mean, my rise bread and butter has been the Agnesam gear, the lance and the armor. So I figure I'll do one more urgent quest this way, and then I'll get the other lance and see, you know, we'll switch it up a little bit maybe. Oh, Roggy, you don't even know what's coming, do you?
One hit is all it takes to extinguish fragile life. When struck by its lightning, the effect will endure until death.
That is grim.
An example of its violent, murderous nature.
Oh!
No matter how many lives are sacrificed, it will never subside. As if the copious amounts of blood it sheds can never be enough.
Wow. All right, Roggy just got straight clotheslined by a dragon. My Kahoot's been looking for Todori, but so far nothing.
Counting on you.
He's bound to turn up. Focus on the quest for now. That was a pretty cool cutscene, dude. Astalos does not play around by the looks of things. Now, we did already get to fight him in the beta. Oh wait, let's We missed each other. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Kobe. Kobe knocked him down for me. Or maybe Squire, I don't know. Oh yeah, so I didn't give my I'm giving so many thoughts. I'm trying new stuff. I'm gonna talk and do all this junk. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't like the lottery box too terribly much, I gotta say. I mean, I'm sure they've got some pretty sick stuff in the lottery box. You're about to eat that. But as of so far, nothing too sick. For the first time in a long time, the lance almost feels even weird because I've just been using so many other different weapons, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like riding a bike. Oh goodness, all right. So we could actually enter the wrong neighborhood on this one. 668, or was it 88? I don't even know, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe this is just where Toby Kadachi belongs. That's a lot of damage. All right, Kobe. Los is getting dumpstered so far, huh? Whoa. Squire, 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 Squire. Oh, I'm blocking for you, Squire. Oh, I failed Squire. I tried to block for him, but I just went too far. I blocked the first one, but I wasn't expecting the second one, so I'm sorry, Squire. You don't fail me, but I failed you. Oh, yeah. Yo, he's just getting staggered like it's... Oh my god. He can't even move. I love the lance. Have I ever told you guys? Have I ever mentioned that I love the lance? I don't know. But if I haven't, I love the lance. No way he stays, right? He's dipping. He's staying. Oh, the big bada booey. I gotta just do the normal pose. All right, now he's like, nah, okay. He was trying to be brave and stay, but it became too much. He was like, this ain't no Roggy. This is a dude with a shield. Yeah, I just threaded the needle and backhanded this thing. Oh my god. How does this tail not come off yet? Alright, lottery box, what do we get? Anti-monster mine. Alright. I like the sound of that. Oh, how much damage did it do? I didn't notice. The only time it's not a good idea to do the shield bash is when I'm trying to hit really high targets like that. Need to be precise, like the wing specifically. Speaking of hitting the wing, that's one good thing about that move. I'm starting to that move's starting to grow on me, because I think I'll always have it on the blue switch skill for flying monsters. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't really messed with switching my switch skills on the fly whilst playing the Switch. But for the first time, I feel like I might actually do that, because having that thing, that move that sends me flying into the air and then coming back down is really good against flying creatures. Or just trying to hit a target that I can't reach, or anything, really. But Twisted Spiral is still my favorite, where I parry and then dash twice, you know what I mean? Oh, like right there, that's tight. Did we check out his moves in the beta or demo? I mean, either way, I don't remember them, so I'm gonna check them out right now. Okay. Oh yeah, he has the Blanca. Wait, no, he doesn't. That's Kezu that has the Blanca. Wow, that does good damage if you can set it up. It's just really hard to land. Oh yeah, he does the cool dive bomb. Boom! Then he does the Blanca. I keep doing that. I have a habit of every time I get off a monster and I want to cover distance and do damage, I do the Twisted Spiral. But because I don't have that on, I just end up flying straight up and then back down. That is really good. All right, what you got this time, Squire? What the heck? Oh, he just... all right, Squire. All right, Hitinator. So it's like the Dragonator, dude. Squire just straight up rode that thing and then just blasted Astalos. That was sick. I just watched him just slowly turn and then bada booey. That was tight. It was just slicing. Oh, we got another part broken. I think we've broken everything now. And Squire's coming in. I'm sorry, Squire. I failed you last time, but this time you got... Oh, and the squids? Good grief. I kind of want to finish him with that now. Did you guys see what I just saw? That was tight.
Finish him. Flawless victory. Fatality.
All right, I like the falling, whatever the heck they called it. The I don't know. I'm gonna look. Forgot to try the other thing. But you guys saw what I saw, right? Astalos looked up at me with his mouth open. I just dove straight in, lance first. That was insane. All right, let's see. What do they call it? Skyward thrust. All right, let's try the sheathing retreat. Yeah, that ain't it, Chief. I mean, it only costs one wire bug. I mean, I don't doubt its usefulness, but as I said, I'm living and dying by the shield. Now that skyward thrust, but guys, Astalos literally was like, ah, and I just dove into his mouth, lance down. Oh my god. And after Squire, dude, he was just getting poked. He got poked by the Kitinator. Squire just boom. I was just poking him with the lance. I avenged that Roggy. That Roggy's probably happy right now in the grave.
You seem to be breathing fine. But you could use some extra room. Just a few will do. Well, greetings. My name is Todori. A doctor specializing in flora and fauna.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
I see. So Malzeno wounded her. In that case, we haven't a moment to spare. The story ends. Another begins. Such is life.
In the big city.
I will do my best to help you. Now, let us depart for Elgato at once.
Did I tell him the message? The picture doesn't show it very well, but I know darn well Astalos was looking right up at me as I came down with the lance, and then he probably flinched and was like, oh good god, you know. Like if that screenshot was me just going right into his face, that would have been awesome. Dude, we didn't just beat Astalos, we absolutely demolished him, dude. You found Todori, good work. Dr. Todori, my man, it's been a while, huh? Welcome to Elgato. We could really use your help here. Yeah. Glad to see you're still the same old overly energetic soul, Bahari.
Wow.
Master Redden here has told me all about your predicament. I've also read your report on Malzeno, the Curio, etc. Great, then you're up to speed already. So, can you cook us up something to help Theo? I mean, I know it's a tall order. We're not dealing with the same thing that caused the plague 50 years back. Actually, the medicine I created back then will work perfectly for this situation. Wait, what? How? This poison afflicting Lady Fiorane now is precisely the same as that which once inflicted sufferers of the plague.
Wow.
It's not really a poison at all, it's a virus. A virus somewhat similar to another known as the Frenzy. Hold on a minute, no one's following this, Todori. I mean, did you get that, Redden? Right, that's a relief. I was like, what's this man talking about? So Doc, this poison in Theo, or rather this virus, we know the Curio carry it, and so does Malzeno. But the last time Malzeno was around, there were no Curio in sight.
Yeah.
You're assuming that the Curios seen today look as they did back then. still juveniles, perhaps too small to notice. Right, so the symbiosis with Malzeno hadn't developed yet, and the juvenile curio preyed on humans instead of monsters. So that was what the plague really was, and why the virus ripped through the population like it did. Yes and no. See, humans are not a food source for the curio, so curio couldn't coexist with Malzeno died out naturally.
Wow.
Anyway, the task at hand is to treat Lady Fiorane. It will not take long to prepare an antiviral medication. And one more thing, Master Redden. Kagero's words that you relayed to me as we traveled here, they touched me very deeply.
Yeah.
To know that the young lady my master had entrusted to Kagero is safe and well, it's wonderful news. I left one day to gather herbs as usual, but while I was gone, my hometown was... I've never forgiven myself since. I did write to Kagero, but having failed my people by not protecting the village, I couldn't face him. But his kind words that you passed on gave me courage, and I can't thank you enough for that.
I see.
Forgive me. I must stop muttering and start making medicine, mustn't I? I'll let you know as soon as it's ready.
Yes.
Red, carry on with your assignments. Chiche has plenty of quests to keep you busy. Oh, good God. Notification alert.